Hi everyone, this is Monica with Advice to Think Twice. I hope everyone's doing really well. I'm here today with Stormy Grace, and we have your October 2016 Love, Tarot, and Astrology forecasts. So you're going to see Stormy's horoscopes in the first part of the video, and then you're going to see the tarot reading for each sign. So hopefully everyone has a great month and enjoy your forecasts for October 2016. Take care.
Hey guys, it's me, Stormy, and here is your love only horoscope for October 2016. Now, as we start off the month, we have a lot of beautiful Venus Scorpio energy still rolling around, getting us pumping, getting us passionate, getting us creative, and that can be pointed directly at your love life, but you can also point it at your money or your career or a project or anything else that you're working on. But when we get to October 18th, Venus is going to scooch her way over into Sagittarius. Now, Sagittarius is one of our most adventurous signs. It is our adventure, right? And they don't just want a little adventure. They want to do something different. They want to go further. They want to get new information. They want to try new, expansive, energetic things, and that's exactly what the opportunity of your love life has to look like. Maybe you want to go someplace different. If you're single, maybe you want to start going different places to meet people, or if you are coupled up, or maybe you are just in such a romantic, happy place on your own that you and a group of friends decide you want to do something and you go someplace expansive, different, maybe someplace faithful, or someplace that just challenges the perspective that you've had. And it's almost like you want a broader picture of what's going on. And this is all to your benefit, because when we get new places, we can meet new faces, and that leads us to a potential for new relationships. Now, while that's all well and good, I love that. I think we're going to play. I think it's very positive. Faithful energy. When we get between the 24th of October and the 29th, things could get a little bit tricky. We're going to hit a little bit of an October roller coaster. Right here, when we get to seeing the beginning of this energy, Venus is going to come into a square with Neptune. This is important because I love the Bobbsey twins together. I love Venus and Neptune together. They love love. They both are just so sensual, but this square energy makes them a little bit too dreamy. It's almost like a place of delusion or deception, something like that. Something is not completely clear. Now hold on, enjoy the ride, try and stick through it, don't lose your head or anything like that. Just walk gently, smile big, and pay attention to the information that's being presented to you, okay? Now on the 26th, it's okay because Venus and Jupiter come together in an energy that makes it go okay. Regardless of what's just happened or what energy or information or whatever's coming up for me, there's still hope here, right? All is not lost. I want you to keep that date in mind, because whatever is happening, you have to know that the universe has got your back, right? Then when we get to the 29th, this is how we end the month of October, and I think it is on a more serious but beautifully mature energy. Venus is going to come into a connection with Saturn that demands a spiritual maturity here. It demands we spiritually answer some questions about this romantic side of our lives, as well as something connected to partnership and money. So I think you have to be understanding that in this linkage and in this energy, Venus and Saturn, as they come together, are trying to help squeeze you into the best position for yourself, help the BS fall from you so that you can move forward in a way that you can have something real in your life, so you can have real intimacy, so that you can have real relationships, and so that you can have something you don't have to keep wondering if and when it's going to work out. All right, if you want to see what that month is going to look like, you just stay tuned, because I've got more forecasts coming up. Hi Virgo, so this month, especially right at the beginning of the month, I think you're in a really deep place where vulnerability, you maybe didn't even mean to be so vulnerable, but you're definitely feeling a little bit more comfortable about it. So whether it be an exchange between you and your friends, you and yourself, you and somebody that you trust, it's like you just open up and you have these spaces of vulnerability where it's like like you've had either resentments or old perceptions or old beliefs or something like that. And as you're opening them up and you're bringing them out, you're talking about them, you are sharing perspectives. It's almost like prejudice and scales fall from you, weight falls from your shoulder, and you find yourself feeling a lot more free. I really look forward to that for you at the beginning of the month, especially around about the 5th. Now, as we get to the second half of the month, I mean, we're going to cruise, and I really feel like vulnerability is just so open for you this month that it takes up so much of the month that by the time we get to the second half of the month, if you are single and you're seeing somebody, or excuse me, if you're dating somebody but you're not super coupled up yet, this would be a great time to start to talk about, is this a real thing that you want to move forward, that you want to bring some commitment to, or something like that. If you are already coupled up, it's almost like take you and your partner out, go do something else, go be someplace different, go find your new friends, your new couple event, your new whatever it is, but take it out, take this vulnerability, take this freedom that you'll probably be experiencing this month, especially if you speak your truth. Take it out in the world and allow your relationship and you to get different this month. Bye, Virgos. Have a beautiful month.
Hi, Virgo, and welcome to your October 2016 Love Tarot forecast. And this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So, as always, keeping in mind, this is a general reading, so it's not going to apply to everybody or not in the same way. You can watch your Moon and Rising sign readings for additional messages. You can also get a private reading if that's what you want to do, and the information for my website is in the description box below. But I do encourage everyone to use their intuition and take away the messages that do make sense to them in this general reading. Okay, so Virgo, let's have a look. First of all, you have 3 major arcana cards in your reading, so it would be indicative of a strong month, of a month of change, or a month of significant developments in your love life. And we're just going to take you through the cards, but once again, we have the Moon and the High Priestess next to each other, and one other sign had this. It could definitely be talking about secret rendezvous, or for some of you it could be, stepping out of the relationship, if that's what's going on for you. But it could also talk about a time of romance and magic, is what I'm getting when it comes to your love life this month. So let's just go through the cards and see what we get. Your overall energy for the entire month is the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands can represent a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This person is someone who's a bit younger than you, or is just someone who's very young at heart. And I feel like, this could be the kind of person just coming into your life at this time. The Page of Wands also represents a lot of online communication, so going back and forth between you and someone else this month, online, through emails, through Facebook, Skype, whatever the case may be, connecting to each other from different places in the world. For some of you, this is someone from a different culture, from a different country, someone who's completely different than what you usually go for, is what I'm getting for some of you. And it could definitely represent new developments that kind of bring in passion into your life, so it could be that as well. It could also be invitations to go out, invitations to travel, invitations to get to know someone better, in the month of October. And the next 4 cards we can look at in terms of the first week, second, third, or fourth, or we can look at, these are the main energies that you're dealing with throughout the month of October, It's going to depend. But the first card that we have is the Justice card. So with the Justice card, this is a major arcana card. It talks about, for some of you, this is finalizing a divorce, is what I'm getting with the Justice card. Things going in your favor, receiving the decision, receiving the settlement, is what I'm getting, because this is also, the Page of Wands can also represent good news coming your way. And I feel like that could be the situation for some of you. For others, the Justice card is about weighing out your options. So it could be that you're looking at 2 different people, or you're in communication with 2 or more people at this time, and you're kind of weighing out your options and trying to decide which one you want to invest in properly, if any. The Justice card is also a card that talks about kind of being true to yourself, doing what's right for you at this time. It could represent cutting your ties from the past, cutting your ties with the past, cutting your ties with difficult situations. It can be a release in your life. It could be walking away from a situation in your life at this time, but it does come through some excellent news, excellent communication coming your way, okay, in the first week of the month. And this could also be a Libra person. You could be walking away from a Libra, or your Libra, the Libra person is helping you, or the Libra person is delivering this wonderful news to you. But whatever the situation is, it will be a fair outcome, okay? So if you are owed anything, it will come to you. And like I say, with those of you who are single and looking, I feel like this could be a lot of online communication or online dating even. And with the Justice card, you're kind of weighing out your options and you're considering what it is that you want to do next, really. Around the second week, we have the Moon. So the Moon is another major arcana card, and it talks about, for some of you, this talks about secret rendezvous. It talks about surprise trips or surprise visits with the Page of Wands, okay? And this would be with or from a fire sign or a Pisces. But the Moon is a beautiful time of romance, and it's falling in love, and it is keeping this relationship to yourself, keeping this a secret, just enjoying it, okay? For those of you, this is an invitation around the second week, an invitation that you are accepting. And I feel like, you go on a trip, you go to some place you've never been before, and this is a very romantic time for you, and you could end up falling in love around the second week of the month, definitely. For those of you, for those in existing relationships, okay, the Moon can represent, I'm getting cycles for some of you, so it can represent the beginning of a pregnancy with the Moon, or a pregnancy kind of coming towards, the end, and you're close to giving birth. For others, this just talks about taking a trip with your partner, taking a trip, just the two of you, to reconnect, to focus on your relationship. There's a lot of passion, there's a lot of new beginnings happening. This is going someplace new, different, fun, and just being together. It's a beautiful romantic time for some of you. What else are we getting? And this could also be this is something that you're keeping a secret. This is something that you're just enjoying for yourself for the time being. Around the third week, we have the High Priestess. And the High Priestess, the High Priestess with the Moon next to each other, it can represent lots of secret keeping, secrets, being kept. It can also be secrets being revealed, secrets coming to light. The High Priestess around the third week, it can be deepening your connection in terms of sharing secrets with each other, sharing secrets about each other. If this is someone new that you're meeting. For those of you, I feel like with the High Priestess, this is kind of holding back and see what the other person does. For some of you, this is you happily focusing on different things, happily focusing on other things at this time, and then you receive this communication out of the blue, this news or invitation completely out of the blue, and now you're kind of thinking, do you really want to see what this is, or are you happy with the way you are? Are you happy with whatever else it is that you're doing at this time? Because the High Priestess can be someone who's not particularly interested in her love life at this time. It can also represent a one-sided relationship, where either our partner is not really opening up, or we are the ones not really opening up, and there's a need for communication with the Page of Wands at this time to reconnect. It could be that a relationship that kind of has gone cold a little bit needs some tender loving care at this time, and maybe that's what you're looking at around the third week for some of you. For the fourth week, or towards the end of the month, we have the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups can be a water sign, a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. And for some of you, this is someone extending an invitation to you, whether you're male or female, because the Queen of Cups can be male or female, because this is a general reading. And I feel like this is someone extending an invitation to you. This is someone that you meet around the fourth week of the month, and you're completely taken with this person. This is someone who's very romantic. This is someone who's very genuine, and kind of magical is what I'm getting. And for some of you, what I'm getting is that you are considering approaching this person. You are considering asking them out. You are considering extending or starting communication with this person. For those of you, this is someone who comes to visit you out of the blue, unannounced. and this is a surprise, and here they are. You kind of have to spend time together, and it actually turns out to be a really enjoyable time. And in existing relationships, the Queen of Cups talks about a deepening of that connection, a deepening of emotions, feelings between the two of you. And it can represent thinking about motherhood, or starting to talk about motherhood, because it can represent, you have a lot of females, you have a lot of women cards in here. So it could be that for some of you, you're looking at starting a family, or you're finding out that you're pregnant this month. Okay, so it becomes about children for you this month. Your overall energy, your overall guidance is practice compassion, see things from a different perspective. So what I'm getting with this is that some of you are going to meet someone new, and this person is going to be very different than the usual type of person you go for. Sorry. And this is just asking you to keep an open mind, okay? It's asking you to give them a chance, even though they're not the usual type for you, okay? Further, this is talking about practicing compassion in existing relationships. So if things have gone cold, or if you feel they have, or if you feel isolated, this is asking you to reach out and make the changes that you want to see happen, okay? And further, practice compassion is about show yourself compassion, and maybe show the other person compassion if you've been going through a breakup or a divorce, custody battles, or anything like that, okay? They're asking you to practice compassion because it will disarm the other person as well, and you will be on a better position to talk to each other, to actually listen to each other. So practice compassion is really asking you to show love for yourself and the other person, show patience for the situation, as opposed to just being stuck in that place of pain and difficulty, okay, is what they're saying. And this is also saying, give yourself a chance and give love a chance in your life at this time. Just be open to love at this time, okay? And see things from a different perspective. So if something is not working in your love life, try to see how you can change it. Try to find a way around it. And like I say, go for new experiences. Try to have new experiences this month. Try to make things happen. Try to make things happen in a different way than maybe what they've been like until now, and just keep in mind, okay, for people that are coming into your life at this time. So that's your reading for the month. Hopefully it makes sense, and hopefully it helps. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that you have a good month, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.